Hello, welcome back to the channel, and for this video we will be taking a look at the Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron Trilogy Core Class Rattrap. Okay, this core class is a new class that's introduced for Kingdom. This is actually more in line with the old Legends class. And for Rattrap here, the good buddy Rattrap here, we used to be a deluxe, is now just a core class. Is itty bitty robot, which actually would be appropriate for his alt mode. And speaking of his alt mode, that's the only thing that's on his packaging art, which is kind of a shame since most of his compatriots, his teammates, have those wonderful Kingdom box art that have their robot form and their alt form in a single image. Rattrap buddy here only has his rat form who's gonna dive into a pool of lava. I wonder how that fare for him. Still, he is still a gigantic rat. If you would compare him with the other robots that we had from Siege and Earthrise, I'm sure that he would still be a gigantic rat because he kind of scales with a car. So anyway, this is the core class figure. They come in this card. They come on card instead of a box. They're pretty small. They kind of remind me of the Battle Masters and the mini bots, the Micromasters. So, and they're also releasing a bunch of core class versions of Optimus Prime, Megatron, and Starscream. I don't know if that's part of the story or they just wanted to release smaller versions of those toys. So, yeah. To open this, you have actually to destroy this. I'm kind of hoping I could keep the card intact, but it probably not. So I'm probably gonna throw this away. So yeah, at the back is a rendering of the product. I'm sure this is not a picture. This is actually a CGI render of Rattrap in his robot mode and Rattrap in his ratty mode. Okay, so I'll open this up and then we'll take a look at the figure itself. Okay, now we have him outside of his packaging, and he is such a tiny robot. Look at my hands. It's only like as tall as my thumb. Well, from the base of my hand. Maybe my index finger or my middle finger. Yeah, I guess he's as tall as my middle finger. And his articulations are mostly on ball joint. His shoulder is actually kind of weird since the peg holding that shoulder ball joint is facing forward instead of hanging on his side. So it's kind of weird, but it still works. You can see that with the bit of fiddling, you could raise his arm sideways, and then you could put it down. Also, you could raise it up, raise it forward. His head is on a ball joint, or no, just on a swivel, I think. Yeah. And then his rat head there. His hips are also on a ball joint, on a more traditional ball joint, so he could actually do the full splits quite well. He is tiny, no, very very tiny, which I guess would scale well with his maximal teammates. Here's Cheetor. He only comes up to Cheetor's slightly above his waist, head above his waist. Yeah, and their leader here, which is a Voyager class, a tiny Voyager class, I might say. They look good together, don't they? Yeah. Can't wait to have Rhinox and Dinobot to complete my representation of the Maximals in my Transformers collection. The core class is, I think, a new class. It kind of reminds me of the Legend class, and it is a bit smaller than the Legend class, but quite a bit as tall as a Legend class, maybe. Here's Brawn from Power of the Primes. This is from Power of the Primes, I guess. Also has knee bend, actually a double jointed knee bend, and his ankles are also in a ball joint, so you get a bit of tiltage there as well, and can point up down and point up as well. He comes with a pistol. So yeah, yes, that pistol. He's in the middle of a Legend class and a Battle Master. Battle Master is still quite a bit more teeny than he is. See, only half of him. So yeah, he is more substantial than a Battle Master or a Micro Master, but he's still tiny. Still a tiny robot, which kind of fits Rattrap. My camera keeps blurring. Sorry about that. Detail-wise, his head is actually, his brain is painted silvery metal, and then lots of gross flesh-colored parts with silver paint details like so. Rat head is a bit realistic. Also, yeah, his feet are more disgustingly more flesh colored. So it's kind of like handling a actual rat. Still, it's a nice figure. Very nice figure. Hasbro has been knocking things out of the park for Kingdom. Well, for the Maximal side, I still haven't bought a Black Arachnia. I'm still thinking if I'm gonna get my Predacons. Well, I probably will since I already have their leader. But yeah, very nice small figure. Okay, so now let's transform him. First, we remove the weapon from his hand. Actually, could store the weapon here. Can you? I'm not sure, but somewhere. Anyway, to transform him, according to the instruction, is you twist his head towards the back, so you can see the back of his head is actually the neck of that disgusting rat. See that? Now orient the hands like so, upwards like this, and then unhinge that, and then you could see slots there and a peg there. Peg that in. See? There. Do the same thing on the other side. And then lift the entire back area like so to provide clearance for the head. So you could flip this open like so. Hi. Now for these legs, you twist like so. Twist to the side, then twist the other one as well, so that's ready for okay. Now flip this back part and then flip open that tail. Now I have him. Now let's close this one. Close this one. Orient it's like so. So those slots could align there. Okay, and this one will align there. So when you close it, close that. See, that pegs in there, and this pegs in there as well. See. Oops. Yeah. Anyway. Is that? Yeah. This is what will happen. Okay. Now. Okay. And this one will peg in there on top of that, and this, the hands, you could see that if you've aligned it properly, it will. Yeah. Wait, why doesn't it peg that? Oh, yeah, you just have to align everything. And there you go. And now raise this so that, and then flip this so, and do the other side as well. And now I have a disgusting rat. Like I said earlier, this rat is gigantic, even if it is a bit smaller than usual. You could peg the gun somewhere here. Can you peg it there? I'm not sure. I'm not sure where you are supposed to put the gun. I did not read the instructions again, but if you are buying toys, you should read the instructions. That is what it is there for. You could have him hold it if you want. There is a bunch of things here that. Can you put it here? Yes, you could actually put it there. So yeah, you could use a bunch of those. When they announced that they were gonna do Beast Wars, I was kind of hoping that they were gonna do the Zoids like thing, that it's animals but it's like metallic animals. But I guess they wanted to have the more nostalgic feel of using actual animals, which is okay. And I guess that's what most of the fans are waiting for. So yeah, this is a nice rat-like creature. It's more of like a mouse than a rat. Rats are nasty, actually. So Rattrap here looks more of like a mouse than an actual rat. Because if he was a rat, he'd be like blacker and meaner looking. But he kind of looks cute. You see that? Can you see it? Look at that face. But he is still like a gigantic rat. If you would compare him to Cheetor in his animal mode, he'd still be huge. And if this is Brawn and he transforms into his what do you call that? His mode, his truck mode. Look at that. Still a huge rat. So kind of scary, kind of creepy, if you will. So that's my look at the Rattrap figure from the Kingdom of Warforce Cybertron Trilogy by Hasbro. He's a core class creature, core class figure. Could use this actually to scare someone. Maybe a bit more of a paint modification, and you could actually use this to scare someone. There's a little itty bitty mouse here in my studio. He'd probably think this is one of his brothers. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please do leave a like, share the video, comments, questions, suggestions, type them down below, and please do subscribe to the channel. And if you do subscribe, please do click on that notification bell so that you know when I'll be uploading other stuff soon. Thank you guys, and see you at the next video.